Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, you guys have heard me talk about a man named Stephen Richer before. He is the county recorder for Maricopa County in Arizona. He was targeted by Trump minion Kari Lake. She had accused him of helping her opponent win when she ran for governor in 2022. She said, oh, he, manipulated the election system, rigged it against me, blah, blah, blah. So, Richer, as you probably remember, he sued Lake for defamation after he and his family were just besieged with death threats. And after repeatedly losing in court, Lake recently decided she was going to give up the fight because she's smart enough to know she has zero evidence of any wrongdoing. Kari Lake is a lot of things. Stupid is not one of them. Yes, she's a grifter. Yes, she is full of shit. Yes, she's looking to exploit MAGA ignorance and hatred. She's not dumb enough to actually believe the election fraud, stop the steal nonsense. There are other people, though, it appears, that do believe it. They are that stupid. Meet Shelby Bush. Bush is the first vice chair of the county's Republican Party, Maricopa County Republican Party. She raised some concerns recently with some comments that she made at an event. This was a volunteer event. I guess they were looking for and training volunteers for the Republican Party. Now, keep in mind as you watch this video I'm going to share with you that Stephen Richer is a Republican. He is a fellow Republican to this woman. He is also a Jewish man. So this is all context you need when you watch this. Check this out.
But let's pretend that this gentleman over here was running for county recorder. And he's a good Christian man that believes what we believe. Well, we can work with that, right? That's unity. That's saying, hey, we're going to shake hands and we're going to agree that we're going to run a good Christian foundation campaign and we're going to treat each other well and we're going to get through this together, right? That's unity. But if Stephen Richer walked in this room, I would lynch him. I don't unify with people who don't believe in the principles we believe in and the American cause that founded this country. And so I want to make that clear when we talk about what it means to unify.
So Bush believes in quote unquote unity, I guess, with people who think and worship exactly as she does. That's it. That's it. No one else. Right? But tell me again how the Democratic Party is supposedly, according to the right, it's the party of oppression, it's the party of autocracy. Joe Biden is becoming this kleptocrat, this plutocrat, this, dictator. I mean, all these words they throw around when obviously, blatantly, today's MAGA Republicans are pro-theocracy and pro-domestic terrorism because they don't have a problem with things like this. I mean, you should see the comments below the video on Twitter of the people who are like, yeah, okay, so what? Really? And then they preach about liberty and personal freedom. But yeah, as long as you're Christian, white, straight, and you raise your children as we want you to raise them, like Moms for Liberty, now known as Moms for Threesomes. They're all about liberty and freedom, as long as you follow their religious-based, bigoted philosophies for your children. You have to raise your children the way they want. Then you're free. Anyway, I really hope, I hope Richard doesn't start getting more threats because I think they have calmed down since Kari Lake has shut her mouth. But if he does, I hope he sues Bush. I hope he sues this woman just like he did with Lake. And now he is the one who shared this video on Twitter, and he wrote along with it, quote, "This is Shelby Bush. She is second in command for the Maricopa County Republican Committee. She was the county party's 2023 Volunteer of the Year. She's an advisor to Kari Lake and others. She also runs an election integrity group called We the People Arizona that receives funding, get this, from Mike Lindell, yes, my lumpy pillow man, Patrick Byrne, Mr., former CEO of Overstock, Patrick Byrne, who has never met a conspiracy theory that he doesn't love, and Mike Flynn. I mean, need we say more? Mike Flynn, disgraced general. So interesting choice of words, he goes on to say. Not I'd kick his butt or I'd kill him, but lynch. Why does that word roll off her tongue, given its historical context? She says this after talking about good Christian values. And while some in the room laugh, nobody shouts out in protest. Nobody says, that's too far. This isn't healthy, and it's not responsible, and we shouldn't want it as part of the Republican Party. I have to take issue with Richard and his questioning of her comments about Christian values and then immediately talking about lynching him. Why is that a shock to him? Isn't that the cover that the Klan used? Didn't they all claim to be quote unquote good Christians? And they'd literally go out and lynch Black people? Tale as old as time, Richard. I don't get it. I don't get why he doesn't get that. I don't get why he doesn't understand that that is just the way his party has been. And yes, I know the Klan was part of the Democratic Party, but there was a realignment, in case you didn't know. And yeah, they ended up moving over and taking over the Republican Party. All of those racists, all of the KKK members, because the Democratic Party was not racist enough for them. So that's how the modern Republican Party came to be. Go look up the Southern Strategy. It explains all of it. Anyway, I will let you know if I hear any more, but it'll be interesting to see if the party bothers to take issue with her, if they bother to pull her aside even and say, hey, maybe don't talk about stringing people up. Maybe don't talk about it, especially in the context of, we've got good Christians, and then there's the others, the people that don't agree with us, like the Jewish guy, Stephen Richer, in our party. Especially right now, where they're trying to paint anyone on the left who doesn't want to see Palestinian babies murdered as anti-Semites. People like me who say, hey, what happened in October to the Israeli people and in Israel was horrific, unconscionable, no excuse whatsoever. But at the same time, not but, I should say, and let's just not kill thousands of Palestinian children and innocent civilians. Maybe try that. How about that? Right? But they call us anti-Semites. They try to paint us as the people who are anti-Jew. And then you've got this, along with the rest of the true anti-Semites, the white nationalists in their party, in the Republican Party. So not a good look. Anyway, again, I'll let you know if I hear anything more on this. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you possibly can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.